the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason.
Greetings, people. Then right now, you're locked into the Reasoning Podcast. I am your host, Rasnado. And to my right, we have
Jasmina from The Jasmine Show.
And to my left, we have
Man of Sense in the building. Ace one.
So I'll go on, people, then.
Hey.
Good day, man. Good day. How are you?
I'm good, you know. It's been a good day, I can't lie.
How's your week been?
Okay. Ups and downs. Raggy road, you know.
Smart and frowns.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it's definitely been one of those weeks, but I'm
So the week's been weakened.
yeah, man.
And life's been lifing.
But I guess you gotta take life with the ups and downs, and yeah, it's like that comes with it. Can't always be roses and gold. What about yourself?
It's been a busy week, you know.
Yeah.
Been lots of C4 does the editing for the YouTube, but obviously I do the clips editing, so there's a lot of that going on.
Tell the lies, no behaviour.
No Behaviour podcast, I was about to say.
Yeah.
I went to London last week. Done the No Behaviour podcast. Big up Margs, big up Loons, big up Beanos.
Yeah.
They started to put the clips out. It's looking good. It's interesting. I like it.
I want to congratulate you on the Butcher interview.
Yes, we
one,
released
yeah.
that as
Very
well.
good interview.
Yes.
Some very good Birmingham history. There's so much history with him.
Respect, man.
And
Butcher,
what
man.
he's done and certain MCs that started very early with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like the way you brought that out.
Yeah.
Especially the two events.
Yeah.
The one with Vader taking no prisoners and Devilman taking no prisoners. You was there. I know you was there. I know Nigga was there as a little youth. So seeing him bring that back up, what no one knows about. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it's good because obviously I'm from a funny era where, like I said, I've told man before, obviously, as you know, Ace, I was outside early than the average
When you weren't
youths.
supposed to be.
Yeah. So I was seeing things that a man of my age or in my year at school and that they wasn't allowed to be in them places. So I wasn't allowed, but I'm there. So I'm kind of the guy what's reported like, yo, you know, say last night I was with
No way.
and this and I was with Brasco, Ace One, Vay, like this, but and it's real. You get me? Like I really was there. So it's like growing older now, yeah. And obviously, you know, as you grow older, history forwards back, and everyone starts talking about it again. It's nice to be that guy what can bridge the gap between the two generations. You get me?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to be doing more of that. Obviously, the meeting, that's the new show as well. You get me? The meeting with Rasnado. Yeah. Obviously, different kind of settings. That's more one-to-one based, interview formed. Obviously, this year is more discussion-based, panel-based. You get me? So, yeah.
Nice,
Yeah, man. Big up.
innit?
But today's topics, because it's Valentine's Day. Well, the Valentine's Day would have been yesterday.
I think the 14th.
Yeah, today's the 15th. So Valentine's Day was yesterday.
Gotcha.
So we're still fresh. People are still waking up this morning with the, you know, with God knows who, whatnot.
Yeah. Made a few babies.
But yeah, seriously, topic of today. Valentine's Day?
It's a funny one, that one is, you know. Where do you start?
Where does it come from? What's the origin of it? What's the root of it? What's the meaning of it? What's going on here?
I don't know, you know.
But we know how it's ended. We know how it is. It's a money operation. I
All right,
guess.
cool. I've got a few statistics here.
Yeah, let's get them out before we comment.
Yeah. But that's why I asked first. You get me?
Yeah,
So I've got some
comment.
statistics here. Yeah. So here's a simple timeline. You see this word here, though. I've swear I'm pronouncing that word. It's unfamiliar.
Which one?
This one here.
Lupercillary.
Oh, yeah. Lupercillea, practicing ancient Rome.
Lupercillea. All right.
I knew it'd be linked with Rome.
Yes.
Had
So
to.
So all right, cool. So Valentine's Day, yeah, the creation of it, yeah, nobody is sure of when it was actually created. It was sometime in the AD. Yeah. Now, the church,
5th century.
the church's recognition of it is from 496 AD.
Yeah, that's the 5th century.
Is that the 5th century? Okay, yeah. So then look, we move on to the 1400s. Then it's linked to Romance, medieval Europe.
Yeah. Which is still Rome.
Ah, right then. Then from the 1700s to the 1800s, cards and gifts became common. And then from the 1900s onwards to this day, it became a commercial holiday.
What was the year when the cards and gifts became common? What was that year?
The 1700s to the 1800s.
One thing I would say is it makes sense for it to link back to Rome. Most of our festivals link back to Rome.
Yes.
We have a Gregorian calendar. The names that we have for the week are from Rome,
Julius Caesar, Augustus.
Greece. Some of them are pagan gods. You have Thursday, that's from Thor.
Yeah.
Wednesday, Saturday, that's from Saturn.
Yeah.
Monday is Moon Day.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So the week, August,
Augustus, yeah.
Caesar.
Yeah.
July, Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
So the whole calendar and the festivals are linked with a lot of so-called Roman saints, Gregorian calendar, and things that the Romans used to do.
Yeah.
So, Valentine's Day traces back to ancient Rome, mixed with later Christian traditions. In ancient Rome, there was a festival called Lupercalia, mid-February, linked to fertility and the coming of spring. As Christianity spread, the church often replaced pagan festivals with Christian observances.
Yep.
By the mid-ages, Valentine's Day became linked with romantic love, especially in England and France, where people believed birds began mating around mid-February. There were likely multiple martyrs named Valentine, but most famous is
Saint Valentine.
obviously in the 3rd century AD during Claudius the second's rule. So he was around that time.
So wait, was Saint Valentine the Christian then?
Now, what you have to understand is, you see how he just says that Rome changed some festivals to pagan festivals. Yeah, you have to understand, like, this is a mad thing.
So
but before 312 or 330 AD, we could say there was something called the Edict of Milan. Yeah, in the 4th century, there was something called the Edict of Milan. So before 312, Christianity was illegal.
Okay.
In the Roman Empire, you had to go underground, you had to hide, you had to worship in caves.
Yeah.
So they would write things on caves so they know that, they were there,
But that was
etc.,
when we got the
etc.
name Christians, innit? To segregate us from the rest of the people.
Nah, the name
No?
Christians was given in the book of Acts, in Acts chapter 13 or 15, because the people them acted exactly like Christ. But what I'm saying is, when the Roman Empire came in and they took over very, very early, they conquered they conquered Greece.
Greece first.
They conquered Greece. Alexander the Great was running there. And then it went forward from there. But when they conquered Greece, at first they were pagan.
Yeah.
Then Constantine in 331 or 330 AD, 321 around them times, he fused paganism with Christianity. Then the calendar started to change. Then the festivals that we celebrated started to change. Before that, they were all Hebrew festivals. Yeah. Because remember, the early church were Judaism. Christ was a Jew. Christ was a Hebrew. Yeah. So when he's come and he's gathered out the people them out of the Hebrew, the synagogue, the real Hebrews, they're celebrating what they celebrate: Passover, Pentecost. Yeah. And then Rome come into the picture now and fuse the two things. So even nowadays, today, when people use the word Christian, they don't know the difference between Roman Christianity and Bible Christianity.
And this is what I always say. And I was saying this to a man today, I was saying this to a man today,
They don't know the difference.
I said this
people
to a man
attack
today.
Christianity and they don't know they're attacking Roman Christianity.
But do you reckon that was their agenda? To fuse it to cause confusion?
Nah,
because once you do that, you kind of camouflage the truth with dirt, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lupercalia. Sorry to change, but look, all right, cool. We're talking about Roman. So obviously a lot of people tie obviously the Valentine and Saint Valentine and the festival what it is obviously to do with
Love.
and also you got the other side of things, the conspiracy theories, where people speak about obviously the pedophilia and certain things. But look at this Lupercalia, the pagan festival. What they said was, look at that.
Show me after.
Yeah, I'll show you.
It looks like a big orgy.
All right. With everybody, with man, everybody, bruv.
Hold on, there's a goat over there.
Yeah. I can see the statues, bro.
Oh, the
Them demonic
sacrificing?
statues.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
kinds of things are going on in that picture. And that's a picture of what that
would have been-
festival
what
was.
that festival
Yeah, that
was.
what festival was.
Rotted, and then what? Forward, how many years later? We're just celebrating it like it's just.
No, but you know what? This is the thing, innit? This is what all we're showing here is that you see people do things and they ain't got a clue what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's all we're seeing here. Remember, people will just run with it, and some people are serious. You don't buy a female son on Valentine's Day. And why in a judgment? We are talking about the man never got me nothing for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Suppose the man don't celebrate Valentine's Day, bro.
Yeah, like me. Yeah.
I was married and I didn't celebrate Valentine's Day. But you don't need Valentine's Day when you got date night.
Every day is Valentine's Day. Every day is love day.
This is what I'm saying to you.
You know what I
So
mean?
this is where now I say, obviously, no disrespect to the people them out there. What do you celebrate and do your thing? But for me, it's a waste of money. It's a waste of. You should feel like that about the person all the time, fam. Like you're saying, date night. You get me, or whatever, or we work in it. We got at the end of the month. We don't say end of the month.
We're doing this.
We're doing this. We're going away for the weekend. Or, you know what I'm saying?
The principle is spending sacred time together. You know what I mean? That's the principle. So I can see why some people would do it if they don't do anything else. So they would look forward to that. But it's once a year.
But don't you think? Yeah, I know. You're right.
Cheapskate.
You're right. I get it.
It's wrong.
Now you're right.
Once a
You're right.
year, bro.
But don't you think that? Don't you think that? I can't say practicing it because you're not doing what the Lupercalia in that. But don't you think putting it out there? There's a certain demonic threshold there, bro.
Well, I done some research and I
Go on.
found that Saint Valentine, was sending secret love letters to somebody, but he didn't want people to know because it was of the same sex.
Okay.
So at the time, it was kept a secret in it, but then someone found the love letters, and pieced it together that the person was actually a male person.
Yeah. I've got that on my research as well.
Yeah. So it's almost like, obviously I'm not condoning because I mean,
But first things first,
I'm not
though.
God, so I'm not judging. Do you know what I'm
but
saying?
guess what though? I'll do it. Why? But go on, though. Fire for that.
Well,
go on.
but again, I'm not God, so
this is the
I'm not
reason
going to do no
still,
judging. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
you're
get
right,
your
you're
side.
right.
I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
your
I'm
side.
mixed
You know
the
what I'm
reasons
saying?
still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess like maybe also when they've brought it into action, it's like, when you said is there a demonic threshold to it? It's like, is that like the start of sodomy in a way? And
No, sodomy start long time before,
Before that.
Yeah, I think Saddam started before that still.
but I mean infusing it into religion now.
No, but what you have to understand is this. You see, when you're dealing with morals and principles, there's always, I said this on the other show, I think, there's always a right way to do things and a wrong way to do things. That's just how it is if you're dealing with morals.
Yeah.
There's right and wrong.
Yeah.
It don't matter what you want to say. So if you're coming from a perspective of, okay, even if you use the word religion, as soon as you enter into the word religion, there's a right way to do something and a wrong way to do something.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you want to say. And that's why people don't like the word. Because it brings rules and principles, and you've got to do some things in a certain way. So they don't like, I don't want no rules, I want to do what I want, how I want. Well, if that's what you want to do it. Just try when you step into any relationship, there's principles and rules.
True.
You get me? But what I would say is like, you asked the question, and the question you asked is it bringing a demonic thing into it? And I would say this, every act is judged by the motive. If you get up today and you say tomorrow, yo, Valentine's Day tomorrow, I'm taking my girl to a hotel, and some, you know what I'm saying, some flowers and I want massage and that's all you're thinking, bro. You don't know that, what you've read. What the issue is now we've read it, the people them can make an informed decision now because you give them the information. But before you know that information, every act is going to be judged by your motive.
True.
Does that
And
make
if
sense?
you ain't got a motive, you're not doing wrong.
Imagine
if you
your
don't
youth-
know, you ain't got a motive.
Imagine your
You don't know.
youth.
Ignorance is bliss. Is that? Yeah.
Imagine your youth does certain, he never knew you was there. He hit you with the door, you're standing behind the door, he whacks you with the door, an accident. Sorry, Dad. You never knew you was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
If he comes,
But
to the
you
door
don't
now
know.
and flings the door in your
that's
face
different.
now,
That's
it's
different.
different.
Yeah. Now you're
You
right.
see what I'm trying to say? So I'm just saying, when it comes to these things, we can't see people's motives and that. So I like what you've just done because you've give the information. You know what I mean? And that's why some people say, don't tell me.
But this is the thing, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, Friday, I still want to eat, I still want to be, and I still want to, you know what I'm saying? I still don't care what day it is. I'm going to do it.
Yeah. I got no comments still.
But that's only because I don't see it as a day, to be honest with you. I don't see, I think I'm going off topic with that one. So
You're not, bro. Talk, bro.
Now, I was going to say, I don't really see, I guess, life however people see life. But then at the same time, am I doing the right thing for myself? If I'm ignoring, disregarding what I know is the truth. Do you know what I'm saying?
If you were talking about a relationship,
It's like Christmas with me, though, man.
if you're talking about from a relationship perspective, you need sacred time.
Yeah.
God gives these people sacred times. That's what the festivals were. That's why we say we got the word holidays. It was holy days.
Yeah.
That's what they were.
You are something else.
That's what they. No, I'm
and
telling
it's
you the
spelled
facts.
like that too?
No, they've changed it to I.
Yeah.
But before it would have
It was
been
a Y?
holy days, bro. And them holy days were sacred times that the Most High would have a memorial, like Passover.
Yeah,
It was
Passover,
the
yeah.
memorial of them being freed from Egypt.
Now, that's what I'm saying. So you see things like, and you see things like me. Now, some real stuff. But that's why I say you see things like Christmas and that. It's not that. Obviously, they forget dates because I know that nothings ain't the real dates what they're meant to be anyway. But say, you see, when people celebrate these things, it's not that I don't know that these things. And there was a time when there was celebrated, right? I just know that it's not celebrated right in this day and age. I don't participate. Because I know that the truth here, that right now, this wasn't made for this, to be done like that. This wasn't made for people to be spending money and going broke. And you have to remember, you know, let's be real. And this is a deep thing, and people might think it's extreme, but this is real. Bro, people get into debt over these holidays and kill themselves and kill themselves and stuff.
It's crazy.
And get me. And not everyone does it things how everyone can manage and cope with things. People do things different, bro. And bro, it brings a lot of deficit, bro, to a lot of people in different ways, bro.
Just for a day.
I was just making the point though that I was saying that you do have to have sacred time with your significant.
100%.
Or that you definitely have to have sacred time.
100%.
You get me? Because at the end of the day, you see the society we live in. We was talking about it the other day as well. You can be, oh, hello. You come in, you go out, you're so busy, you're up and down. Nah, stop. Turn off our phones. 4 hours Wednesday, we're having date night. We don't want to hear from nobody. It's just me and you. And we're connecting our minds, the invisible part of ourselves, and checking in and seeing if we're all right. And we're doing that weekly.
Yeah, but even that's too deep for this generation that we're in right now. They like surface level celebration. Not everybody, I'm not speaking for everybody, but majority like this whole surface level of, they don't want to get too deep.
But you know why though?
Why?
There's one thing missing in their relationship.
Judge.
That's why it is.
Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
But God's missing in quite a few things.
God's missing. Nobody puts God into their. Nobody prays about their relationship. Nobody gets together. And prays together about their relationship.
I wonder how many couples sit down together and eat together.
These things.
Just the basics.
And I think you see what you said even about Christmas, because I can apply the same principle.
Yes.
Why a lot of people like Christmas, you know, it's because they get to actually see their family.
But you think I like
basics.
Yeah, like
What do you think I like
they're
for?
sitting down and see their cousins and see their
What do you think I like
and you
for?
actually talk. Yo, how's your year
Ain't seen
been?
in time.
Ain't seen in time. So it's that time. The power of time and spending time is how people grow in their relationships. So that's why people love Christmas.
That's why they say the most valuable thing we have in life is not money, not possessions, it's time. Bro.
It is.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what it is. I think like when we talk about like Valentine's Day and the meaning of it, the question would be, why do you think some people see it so important? Okay, we've discussed the meaning of it, but
question.
why do you think
Good question.
now people see it so important?
Good question.
That's the question.
I think, you know what? I think all through my life here, it's been a thing. So I can't just say now, but what I will say what's definitely enhanced it, I think you know what I'm going to say.
Social media.
Yeah. So, like, because now, what I will say is because it's the show off thing now, isn't it? It's the whole,
Yeah.
all the memes are out now.
The balloons are out.
All the women and men are putting up their little subliminal messages, and if I don't get this and if I don't get that, then it's this and the princess treatment only. Man have to be buying me this and doing that with me. Then you got the man them talking about, yo, I ain't buying the gal them nothing. If the gal them ain't moving right, and how can you expect it? There's no common ground.
But let's be honest though, it all starts from school, innit? Because remember that time when you used to get a letter in your drawer, a card, and
No, it does.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It all starts off with that little build up when you're young, and then all of a sudden it becomes a way of living.
But you see that what you said there, that even that though when you're saying when you're young, the innocence of being a youth and the little message, that's more love.
Yeah.
Than now, because now like I'm saying, now it's a show off thing. Now it's a thing, yo, you can get the biggest flowers and post them.
That's true.
Get me? Right about now, you got certain people right about now, I'm telling you, they're buying themselves flowers and post them. And acting like someone brought them their things. And buying them presents.
Oh, no, that ain't
Man
me.
and gal.
Nah,
Yeah?
I will own up to buy my own flowers.
Yeah?
I will own. I buy my own flowers.
No, there's nothing wrong with that, you know. I'm just saying, yeah, there's man and gal out there
that would do
who's
that.
going to be posted up on Valentine's Day.
You ain't lying.
Gifts and flowers, and nobody ain't checked for your ass, your crosses. Nobody don't like you. Stop lying.
Oh.
You understand?
Oh.
Get that?
Here, nobody don't
Show
like
me
you. Nobody don't like you.
Oh, man.
You know what it is?
Mad.
Trust me, it's all sorts goes on now because this camera thing, the camera trick thing, but you can do the illusion of life, you know, Rude Boy. It's different.
All over the internet.
You
And
can
then
actually AI someone into a camera.
You can do all kinds of stuff.
and then what we're saying as well then, if you're bringing that into it, is it a real representation, or does it represent a real representation
Of love.
of love? Yeah.
I don't think so still. I don't think it does. I think they've made it too materialistic based for it to do that. Get me? Society has. I mean, I think it probably did start out like that, but I think because...
Has it turned into more lust?
Yeah, I think so. And I think...
But if you look at that, it started as lust.
it
With
did.
that picture?
Yeah.
All right.
All kind of perverted lust.
Yeah.
Yo, you need to see that picture. The viewers need to see the picture.
Yeah, no, we're going to put that picture up. We're going to put that picture up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is the thing, and if you're gonna really get into this reasoning, lust is versus love, you know. Because within the context of love, physical intimacy is intimacy. It's not lust.
Not lost, is it?
It's a whole different thing.
Yeah,
It's
it's
two people
different. It
becoming
is.
one,
It is.
and there's a
matrimony.
there's a physical
It's a matrimony.
expression of that,
Yeah.
as well as the deep connecting of minds.
Yeah.
In fact, the deep connecting of minds is what allows the physical act to be more enhanced.
Enhanced, yeah. It's matrimony, innit? So you come together, but then the loss now is...
Just physical.
Physical is flesh, innit? It's flesh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And when you referring back to social media, that's very flesh. So I
Of course
guess
it is,
it
because
kind
you
of...
don't know them. You don't know nobody.
Nah, but...
The order's wrong. Yeah, I think the order's changed, innit?
Yeah.
So if you go to the order of love, the order of love is you go through a process of getting to know each other mentally first, and the physical's last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's last. Because remember, we said it the other day, innit? Like, you ain't connecting with someone like that. It is quite a deep thing, but it's been made into something like, oh, it's minor. I just chopped her the other day.
Yeah.
So in the lost way, that way, they start with the physical.
Yeah.
They don't even know the person.
And that's why the relationship never ends up, because it starts back to front.
Starts
Yeah.
back to front.
So how's it going to last?
The whole order's different when you're dealing with sacred love, sacred intimacy, two people becoming one. It's different. The order's different. So we have to ask then, on that, from that perspective, what is Valentine actually promoting? If you're gonna really deep it. Yes, on the basic level, like we said, it can promote two people spending time together at a time. A time connected with
But then also what's
loop
it
or
promoting?
something named loop or something.
But then also what's it
But
promoting?
what is it promoting, and what's the motive of you doing that? Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And that's what we have to actually...
Because even then,
reflect
God
on-
was in the equation then, but God's not in... Is God in the equation now? No. Do you know what I mean? Like... In most of the holidays when you deep it though, like Halloween, Easter...
Well, Halloween's just mad, isn't it?
Valentine's Day, Christmas. You got all these deadly sin holidays.
But what I will say is, though, is that God is more incorporated in some of them
Than the others.
So, for instance, then I know people in my family who do take Christmas seriously.
Yeah.
So they go to church on Christmas morning and they do certain worships all through that period. Ain't no joke thing. They're not here for no presents. They're here to... No, they're here to...
They're remembering Christ.
They're remembering
and
Christ.
they're thinking about Christ.
Yeah, I mean, whether you want to say the dates wrong, whatever, they're remembering Christ. Trust me. You have to say to you. Just like Easter. I know people who take that, my mum, they take that serious, bruv. Them people, they fast everything, it's not no joke thing. They're on the floor bawling.
Because Easter,
what happened?
the time period of Easter is the same as Passover.
It is.
Which is when the lamb got crucified and they put the blood above the door,
So
which is and if you know the history,
My people are on the floor.
it was on the same day.
You know
at the same time.
So when does Lent happen? Before, after?
Lent's something that the Roman Catholic thing where it's the 40 days thing. And it's paralleling when Christ was tempted 40 days in the wilderness in Matthew
40 days,
chapter
40
4
nights.
and in Luke chapter 4. That's Lent.
So there's a lot of copy and paste, but change. Copy and paste, but change. Copy and paste, but adapt. There's a lot of that going on, isn't there?
You know why though? And this is going to be a very bold statement.
Karma.
I am actually thinking in my mind, should I say it?
Say it, bruv. It's the reasoning.
Say it.
People are actually very biblically ignorant.
Yeah.
They don't even know what the... You know, let me give you an illustration.
Let
me give you an illustration.
Yeah.
Before I read the thing, I thought ganja was grown on King Solomon's grave.
All right, so did I.
Because all my life, bro.
Yep.
That's what's been said, and me.
My elders are telling me, yo, Herb, King Solomon's grave. So I'm thinking, say if I'm going to find this in the book.
Yeah.
As I read the whole book from cover to... It ain't there, bro.
So what?
And I believed that for years. So I'm saying to myself, you know what? How much other things do people actually think in their head and it's not there?
And this is the problem I find. I'm sorry with this thing because that's the problem I find. A lot of people like to quote and say scriptures and parables of all sorts of religions and that.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you,
They ain't ready.
they've not read it.
Not ready,
They've
bro.
just heard it from somewhere.
You know when they've read it?
Yeah.
I tell you, I'll give you a test. You want to know if someone's ready?
Go on.
Get a Bible and say, find where the 10 Commandments are.
Well, I ain't gonna be able to do that.
Right now.
And just go like this, wham!
They'll just go straight to Exodus 20.
Yeah.
See.
Deuteronomy 5.
Yeah.
Straight there, bro. They're not going to be on no long thing. You know when they've read it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, or when someone's describing a story, and you say to them, yo, that's the story of Balaam. Yeah, they've read that.
Yeah.
Because you know, because you've read it.
Yeah.
But when someone hasn't read it and they're just talking, I just switch off.
Yeah.
Especially if they've got a loud opinion.
Yeah.
Which man has an opinion of a football match and he never watched it?
That's true.
Cockiest people in the world. You think there's some scholars? You're like, yo, you ain't even read it, bro.
Yeah.
You have no qualifications
What we doing here?
To even
speak, bro.
on these things.
On these things. Sorry, bro, but you don't.
Are true.
I hear it.
You get what I'm saying? And this Valentine thing shows ya.
Yeah.
Because millions of people all around the world, blood,
bring it back.
will actually
brought it back.
They will be celebrating Valentine's, not knowing it's an orgy in a field.
Yeah. What of that, man? So there's a lot of
True.
That's mad.
so there's a lot of fakes, not fake celebrations, but manipulated celebrations and forgotten truth.
Yeah, the tradition of what they mean has all been forgotten.
Yeah, because it's all become surface level, and it's like it's so convenient just to ignore and just
because God's been taken out of the equation of it.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's
that simple.
And we're in a generation, I said it the other day, the only time we like to spend time finding out things is for money.
Yeah, you did say that.
If it's for money,
Very
a
money
man
driven.
will read.
Money driven.
A man will go uni for 3 years if you tell him he's going to get a meal at the end.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
A mil. I know man going uni now for 3 years again for the little 10 grand.
You get what I'm saying? But when it comes to life and death and relationships and serious things that are actually the basic foundation of your life, like all your decisions are based on your morals, you know.
Yeah.
Every decision you
Honestly.
make is
And
based
every day
on
you wake up, though.
Every day you wake up.
Yeah.
Even if we could go deep, going even what you eat.
Yeah.
Certain man don't eat certain things.
Don't worry, we got someone.
Yeah.
And we're gonna discuss that side
Certain
of
man don't
things.
eat certain things, and it's based on their moral compass.
Yes.
Yeah.
And them things all stem back from the book, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's all in there.
It's mad though, isn't it? Because when I think about the history of this country, it really was based on Christianity, innit? So now I think the further
Let me
they've pushed
correct
it,
you. Roman Christianity.
Oh yeah, well, there you go.
No, the reason why I'm correcting you is because there's a difference.
Yeah, well, I'm learning that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
A big difference.
in my head, I just thought it was like I don't know. I thought it was just. If I'm honest with you, I thought it was the same thing. I can't lie.
Everybody thinks it's the same thing.
I didn't differentiate the fact that I forgot that England is still a Roman Empire.
But remember, what was I saying to you earlier on the phone, though? Remember I was saying about the different types? I said this to you.
Yeah, but remind me.
I was saying about the different types of Christianity, what the people, remember I was saying it? I was saying about Ethiopia.
Oh,
I was saying the exact same thing.
Yeah. You was. That was today, though. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Same thing I'm saying, yo.
Even that, people talk about the Ethiopian, and we could go like in that thought. Now, enough people say, yo, they've said it to me. Yo, have you read the Ethiopian Bible? They ain't read it, you know.
I know that.
Do you know how much books the Ethiopian Bible's got?
Yeah, I know.
It's got 88.
Yeah, it's mad.
The King James has got 66.
66,
Some people ain't even read 3 books in their life.
What a great number.
88 books, bro. So if you're coming to me to tell me, if I've read 66 of them, I've read 66 of the 88 books of the Ethiopian Bible. It's the same Bible.
Yeah, I've only got 22.
Have you read the Ethiopian Bible?
Nah, but I've got one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've got one. I've read the book, a little bit
Is
of
it
the book of Enoch. The one I've got is in Amharic. Somebody gave me it as a gift. I can't read it, but it's in Amharic. Yeah. Someone gave me it as a gift. But I'm just saying, these things, when we talk about them, yo, there is a lot to read.
Of course. And you know what it is? Reading, but reading is the most important thing, though, you know. Like, I gotta say this to the people. Like, reading's so underestimated, bro, especially with black people. I got to say it is. Like, you have to read. Like going to the library and these things. Even I need to start doing it more and taking my kids more with and dig deep because it's all there, you know.
You know what it is? Why it's powerful? I'll tell you why it's powerful. A man can be dead, like Marcus Garvey. Give me an example. Yeah. He wrote a book called The Philosophies and Opinions of Marcus Garvey. So you hear people talking about black history. Yeah, and they'll mention Marcus Garvey. Ask them if they've read his book. Yeah. Because he's gone. He's not here now. But you can get the philosophies and ideologies and opinions. You can get his mind and what he was thinking then
I've read that
from
one,
that book.
I've read that one, and I've read another one what a guy made. Like, it was like not autobiography, but it's kind of showing you, off his life. Like, he's showing about the Black Star Line. This is in jail. I read these things, obviously, when I had time in my hands.
Interesting. That's a next conversation.
Because at the end of the day, because I'll be real with you, bro, it's a shame, but it's them kind of places where man will learn. You know why? It's a shame that you have to be in that situation.
You know why?
To learn, bro.
You know why?
Why?
Because when you go in there, there's 4 walls around you, and you go into yourself and start self-reflecting on your moral compass. Why do you think bare people go to jail and come out Muslim? Yeah. Because it's there where they actually think about what they've been doing and if it's right or wrong. They sit there. You can't run up and down. There's nowhere to go. You're on your own. You have to face yourself, bro. You have to put the mirror on yourself. And the more you put the mirror on yourself, you might think to yourself, boy, I don't even know why I was doing that. You know, it didn't even make no sense. Boom, a man gives you a book in there. Oh, read it. I got the time. You read 1, you read 2. Your brain's, remember, your brain's a muscle. You see how man go gym and get henched? You can do that with your brain. Yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So when people are sitting in there, and it's funny because there's a Psalms that says, it says something like, be silent and wait upon the Lord. And that silence to me, so for some people, is when they're in the prison cell. When they're on their own, going through something. That's the silence.
Yeah, it is, man. I've been there,
so they can listen to the voice of their conscience.
I've been there, bro. I know.
Do you get me?
Yeah, because I bet your conscience is really loud.
No, it's loud, but that's
loud.
That conscience is why we're here now, sitting down. Yeah. He created the reasoning. Yeah. This is what it does. You know what I'm trying to say to you? This is what it does, bro. I've been in them cells. You get me? I'm on knees, bro. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Yeah. Crying, all kinds of things. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Not because I'm having a hard time. No, because what he's saying, because it's all coming in front of me. You get me? The truth. You get me? Of who I really am. You get me? What's taking place.
You see the dirt
where
on yourself.
Where I went wrong, the dirtiness, what I need to clean up on. Yeah. You get me? That's why when I came out that last time, a lot of people said, yo, without speaking to me, yo, I don't know what it is, you know, bro, but yo, I like how you're moving and that. And before, I'll be real with you, I didn't even like you. I've had all that. You get me? It's not like that now. Because, like you said, that self-reflection, being on your own, being with your back against the wall, being in the lowest place you can be at the time, and you're on your own for real though. You get me? So, yeah.
And to me, I'm bringing it back again to this Valentine thing. To me, That's when you see the real intimacy. You see when you're at your lowest
Yeah.
and someone's staying with you, I'm sipping this with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when you really know.
That's when you know what.
That's
It's
when
true,
you
man.
know.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Love has to be tested.
Yeah.
Lust don't need to be tested.
Yeah.
Lust is just lust.
We're just doing
Yeah,
that now, innit?
But
Here and
love
now,
goes through tests, trials,
tribulations.
tribulations.
Is that why relationships don't really last sometimes, don't last too long? Or is that why the statistics in marriage has decreased because people don't know how to go through the test of real love?
He said it. The scripture says in 1 John chapter 4 verse 8 that God is love. How are you going to study love without studying God?
Got to study.
How are you going to know what to do?
Yeah.
How does he love?
Yeah.
He suffered for his people.
Yeah.
Love involves sacrifice and suffering. Even like,
You can't be selfish
even with
in
your
love.
youth,
Do
even
you
with
have-
your youth,
You can't
like
be
as a
selfish in
parent,
love.
you know you're a parent. Yo, your sons have done things that get on your nerves, bro. And you're looking at them and saying, yo, that is a violation, you know.
Yeah.
But there's something in him that's saying, I have to guide this youth
Bro.
out
listen.
of this behavior that's actually destructive and he don't know
See
it's
love.
destructive.
See
Yeah,
love.
yeah,
See
yeah.
love. You cannot be selfish in love.
You can't.
You have to, and a lot of the times you have to put other people
Before yourself. Yes. This is the issue, bro. This is what people can't do because they're not looking at
Their
God.
feelings and emotions.
Remember the
before
scripture
yours.
say,
That's love.
Husbands, love ye wives like how Christ loves the church. If you haven't read about the life of Christ and how he dealt with the church, how are you going to imitate that? Which means love has an authority. I'm not the authority for love. The Most High is.
So does love have boundaries, or does love?
Of
not?
course it does. Love has to have boundaries. If the Most High is love and he gave his people 10 commandments to live by,
they're the boundaries.
love thy neighbor as thyself,
They're the
love the Lord thy
boundaries.
God with all your heart, mind, body and soul, and he gave his people that, and he is love, and you say that love has no boundaries, then what?
No. Love has to have boundaries, so you stick to the covenant.
Yes,
of
because
love.
it's covenantal.
Covenantal. So you stick to the covenant of love.
By having boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes
And you know
sense.
what? You understand it. Let me tell you what you understand.
She knows,
If you
man,
had
she knows.
children, you let them do what they want. How they
Hell
want,
no.
when they want, coming when they feel like
Why
it.
though? Because you,
You
love
know,
them.
Because
yeah,
you
yeah,
love
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah,
You love them.
yeah. And with love comes discipline, innit?
Yes.
And guidance.
So I think that
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
and sacrifice, and I think what you said about is that why so much people like fail in that situation. Listen, I've been a husband. I wasn't just a husband. I had to study to be a husband. I had to study what a husband is like, what's a good husband.
Yeah.
They're roles that originate with God. They didn't originate with humans. God gave us marriage as a covenant to represent him in his church. So you need to understand where the authority of it comes from. So that means the same way like you have a job and you keep updating your training, you can't stop studying how to be a good husband and a good
got to
wife.
keep
You gotta keep
updating your marriage.
updating your training.
Dating, your relationship,
Like a
your
software,
training.
innit?
And you know what's powerful? You have to enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is hard sometimes to
Not
find
everybody
that balance.
enjoys it.
You get me? It's hard to find that balance sometimes. I get it, but this is a test, though. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Love
This is where
has to be
the sacrifices
tested.
come through and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to go through the motions, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me. Got to learn to forgive.
Yes.
You got to soften your
You
heart.
practice all those things
You
in
know what I'm saying?
parenting.
Yeah.
All those things as a
Yeah,
husband and
patience,
wife.
everything. Can
Everything.
Yes.
Yeah. It's serious.
Yes. So those qualities link back to moral compass.
Yeah.
So if you're not a person who likes to have boundaries and principles, you can't enter into a covenant then. Because you might as well just have a boyfriend and a girlfriend and just do what you want to do.
Yeah, you
just
might
come
as well
together
be
when you
lost.
feel like it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
just go and do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because you can't do this.
Yeah.
Because you don't want no structure or order. You don't want nothing restricting you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I hear that.
You're with someone who say, yo, unlock. Of course I am. I'm in a covenant, you idiot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
When I'm late coming home from work and I was married, yo, love, I'm gonna be late, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
a
checking
heads
in
up.
with
Sign the
her
contract.
because she's
Yeah,
gonna
heads
say,
up.
yo,
I've signed
if
a
5
contract,
o'clock
yes.
comes and I'm like, oh, yo, where was you? And it's not you're under control. No, you enjoy doing that when you get married.
Yeah,
Yes.
Because you know that person is traveling through life with you and it really is right
And
or
they care
die.
about you. Yeah.
If anything happens to you, you're sick. They're looking after you.
care.
They're feeding you with a spoon.
Vice versa.
And it's powerful to go through life and have that kind of connection with someone. But not everybody can achieve it because you can't achieve it without who?
with God.
All
So
right
do you
then.
think then, going back in time, because a lot of relationships, I don't know. This is just me. This is a theory, I don't know. But was it popular to have one person?
You're going into some next reason.
I'm just saying.
What do you mean?
Really,
Should marriage be one person?
No, well, not marriage. Because actually,
What are you asking?
no,
That's lost, though.
because when I read in the Bible, there were some men in there that had multiple wives in the beginning of Genesis, didn't they?
There's the first man was the first person who introduced more than one woman. I can tell you, it was a man from Cain's line named Lamech.
Ah, yeah, and
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. I know you're talking, bro. Trust me.
And Cain
I
was
know
the
you're
first
talking.
killer in it, blood fire.
So what I'm saying to you is, everybody likes to
you're
run
talking
with that,
about-
especially
Yeah,
men.
Lamech, yeah.
Sorry, man, I know you're gonna hate me for this. Everyone likes to run with that narrative. Yo, men originally are polygamous. Let me tell you something now. That's not how God made marriage. When God permits something, it doesn't mean it was his original plan. Because human beings like to do what they want
That's
to
Old
do.
Testament, New Testament, no?
Yeah, but it's not that. Because when Christ was preaching about marriage in Matthew 19, they came to him and said, can you divorce your wife for any reason? He says, God, because of the hardness of your heart, allowed you to do that. But in the beginning, it was not so. So in the beginning, who did you see? Adam, Eve. You never said Adam, Eve, Sharon, Sharita, Desta. You never saw that. It was Adam and Eve. God's original plan for marriage is one woman, one man. If you want to enter into that plan, if you want to do your own thing, and I'm not saying there weren't men who had more, like Abraham had. When you study, he had a very dysfunctional family.
Yes.
Everyone who had more than one wife, their family was mad dysfunctional, bro. And I'm not saying there ain't people like in African culture who do that. But I'll be real with you, I have to burn some fire now. Every single man who's saying that they want to do that, bro, in our Sophia, haven't got the capacity, bro. When King Jaffa Joe's doing it in Africa, it's King Jaffa Joe. So he's got one wife in the house over there that he's paying for, and another one in the house over there that he's paying for. And he goes there for 3 days, and he goes there. He's doing it properly.
He's not hiding.
He's not running up and down and trying to have 50 women
yeah.
and trying to have bare kids, fam.
Sneaking
He's
around.
not doing
and not
that.
looking after them and that.
So even when man come with that reasoning, he say, man, naturally.
You've been bold. You've been bold about it.
Yeah.
Does everyone know about each other then?
Yeah.
So you can get all these women to come and sit around that table and have dinner with you. With all the different kids and everyone. And there's no argument.
All right then. So what I'm saying is, people say, man are naturally polygamous. I'm saying safe. You better be naturally a father too when you have all them kids. If you're naturally polygamous, you should naturally be a father.
That's a next topic though. That's a
it,
next
that's
topic.
it. But
We're
you
not
get-
going to go on to fatherhood
Yeah,
because we're going to get into that's another topic for another day.
You know what I'm saying?
But you get what I'm saying, though, because I knew I had to, because I knew I've read the part in the Bible where that's happened in it, and I think
Abraham,
Abraham, man.
David had more than one wife.
Yeah.
Jacob had more than one wife. Solomon just took the miss. He had 1,000 women.
He went nuts.
swear.
700 wives and
So
300
that was a lot of
concubines.
lust.
And
That was a
Samson
lot
as
of
well.
lust.
Yeah, Samson.
Samson as well, man.
Yeah. So enough of them did have more than one wife. But Christ, when Christ came, he set the record straight and says, in the beginning, it was not so. So what he's saying is to you is the standard for marriage is at the beginning.
Yeah, and it's all just changed as time's gone on.
You get what I'm saying? Man invent these ideas. And as I said, the lineage that came from.
Abraham, Sarah,
Says
and
it
Leah,
all.
Yeah.
innit?
Nah, that's
Was
Jacob.
that Jacob?
Yeah, that's Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob had Sarah and Leah, innit? And
Abraham
who was the
had
maid?
Sarah and Hagar.
Yeah, Hagar.
the maid. innit?
Yeah, which is where Ishmael and Isaac come from.
Yeah. Ishmael came from Hagar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Israel.
Israel.
and
Jacob,
Isaac.
Israel. Jacob and Esau.
Yeah, changed the name to Israel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny, innit?
But is that what you're talking about? Is the same thing, innit?
Yeah.
You're talking about Valentine.
Yeah.
If we're saying that, which side is Valentine on? Love or lust?
And I feel like it's lost at this
lost,
point.
man.
It's on the lust
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
It's lost. I think
At
we
this
can all
point,
come to
I'm
this-
saying.
we can all come to agreements right now that it's lost.
Yeah, because you can see in the stories that when lust has been tried or they've tried to do lust, it's either worked out in the wrong way. I don't know. It just looks like it just gets messy.
It does.
The lust side gets messy.
It does.
Gives you a headache.
It always will.
There's arguments. Some people go to prison. You know what I'm saying? Because of lust.
You know what though, and it could also even be looked at upon as kind of demonic, bro.
When you say demonic, what do you mean?
Because
Should we break it right down?
yeah,
Yeah, what do
Okay.
you mean when you say demonic?
Demonic. What is a demon? Break it down. You know.
Break it down.
What is a demon? A demon is a fallen angel. Yeah? Everybody says, this is another day, you're not going to get me, but I'm saying it, I don't care. Yeah? I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. Now, when you make that statement, it's up to you to define what you mean. Because to someone who's well-read like me, what you're telling me,
Where are we going here with it?
you're saying to me is I communicate with the spiritual world. And now the question I have to ask you is which
What
side?
spirit? Yes.
That's true.
Which side? And how do you know who's who? What do you use as a barometer to define which spirits you're talking to?
dealing
Bro?
with.
My moral compass.
Okay, cool. I'm just saying, but that's what you're saying when you say that.
Of course, 100%.
You get me? And this is the thing. If a demon stood in front of you and started to tell you good things, how would you know it's a demon? Question to everybody. How would you know? I would know.
Discernment.
How would you know? Says everything you want to hear. How would you know? Why do you think your discernment's that good?
I have experience. I can smell it.
Watch this.
From a mile away.
Now watch this.
See now.
Now watch this.
Now we're not getting spiritual now.
And I know, that's not physical.
Now you talk about yourself now. Now you talk about yourself now.
Not only because
That
I
is-
class myself as a spiritual person, that's why. So
Nah.
it just resonated with me.
Now,
You get me?
but you're saying it just resonates with me, but where
He
from
said,
though?
he said, is it demonic? So we're going back to the basic
yeah,
breakdown.
yeah.
So what he's saying is the lost side, the origin of it, is with demons.
Yeah. But
Those
just
people,
that picture.
those people who are doing it are being influenced probably by demons.
Demons. Yeah.
What they can't even see, bro.
Yeah. You see
That's
what I'm trying to
true.
say? So why that's important is because, okay,
Or the person itself that they're lusting over.
what do you mean?
Could like, not saying they're a demon. I'm just saying they
No,
could
but
be
they're influenced.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're influenced.
You
get
know
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
when
yeah.
we're going back to say, okay, a demon is a fallen angel, demons have ideologies and philosophies too that they pass on
Right.
to humans.
Yeah. For
So
sure.
when you're saying you're spiritual, you're saying, okay, I communicate with the spirit world, you have to define which side. So that's what we're saying so far.
I don't communicate with the spirit world. Sorry, I don't do all of that.
No, I'm just, all I'm doing, bro, is breaking down
Yeah,
what that
genuinely.
means
I
when
know.
you say it.
Yeah,
Because a
yeah.
lot of people say it.
Yeah.
And what they're saying, to me, I don't think they know what they're saying.
They don't. It's
Because
an
what I'm
excuse.
saying to
It's an
you,
excuse.
what I'm saying to you is, everyone who's religious is spiritual too. They've just chose a side to communicate with.
Yes.
Yeah, because God, the Holy Spirit, innit?
That's all.
Same thing.
They're telling you, I am communicating with the righteous side.
Yeah.
That's what they're
I'm
telling
not
you.
floating.
I'm not floating.
Yeah.
I'm not floating.
And then watch this. You make life difficult for yourself because you're saying my discernment. You think demons haven't tempted people before? It's not written down. You know what they say.
Yeah.
You know what they do.
Yeah.
So it's easy for you to define. That's a demon.
100%.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because they've said things before.
Yeah,
And one thing I will tell you is they always say things that go against God's law.
Yeah, 100%.
In the first temptation, that's what you see.
Or they pretend to follow God's law.
So this is what I'm saying. So I'm saying when we say these things and we're looking at things like Valentine's Day, we're looking at the origins. When we go into the origins, he's saying it's demonic and he's saying that it comes from the fallen ones,
Which I get
the
that.
ones that got kicked out of heaven, who are Satan's minions.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Now, a lot of people, when we talk about the world, we look at it from a very physical perspective, but I would say 80% of it is actually invisible.
Yeah. That's all it says.
Because your brain and your thoughts are invisible. His brain and his thoughts are invisible. We're expressing them now on camera. This table was invisible. It was in someone's brain first, and then it was made. So everything we see physical came from where? An invisible source.
Check it. Mad. Because that is true again.
That's just life. Life teaches you that.
Well, can I ask you one question? Sorry.
Why me? Are you asking?
Nah,
But
man.
both of you actually, to be honest with you, I opened up my Bible yesterday because I spoke to you, remember? And you was like, pray. So I opened up my Bible before I went to sleep. And I meditated. And I got to Isaiah 4. I don't understand it.
So are you asking me?
Because I feel like you do.
Do you know how long that's going to take?
Okay, we'll do it off camera then.
Yeah, that's a different kind of reason. I feel like when you're approaching the scriptures, he said it, there's certain things you have to do. Do you know what I'm trying to say? The first thing you have to ask yourself is, do you want to do what it says?
Do I want to do what
Do you want to do what it says? Do you have a desire to obey?
Well, to be honest with you,
Or you just...
I do,
you
yeah.
just-
But no, I do. It's just, I don't know if everyone else finds it difficult to read the Bible sometimes, but I do. I find it really hard to translate what it says in there.
That's why studies are there.
That's
for
why
it.
studies are there.
Yeah.
That's what Ace One does.
I
So
get
you
it, you know what I'm
connect
saying?
with
Because you
Ace
can
with
just
that.
come up with the figures at the top of your head, and that's why it come to my head. Because I thought, I wonder if you know what that is, but maybe I'm just taking it away from the topic of discussion, so I do apologise for that.
No, it's all right.
You mean? That's
But this is where it's at. We've brought up Valentines and we're kind of breaking it down.
So it's going to get
So the
into this.
conclusion is that it's from a demonic
demonic
side
source.
because it's quite.
It's from a demon.
If we're looking at that picture as well, it's quite
And
lustful.
then cool. Then I'm gonna spin it off somewhere now. Yeah, we're gonna spin off the Valentine's thing because there's something been going on recently.
Like what?
As we're talking about that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
I know, I'm thinking like, what?
The Epstein files.
Oi!
Oh.
Disgusting, but again, another distraction.
Yeah. The Epstein. Yeah, but another distraction. But it's something. It's real in it. So I'm saying now. Yeah. These things. There's nothing that no one can do about it. Because we know this has been going on for a long time.
Long time,
But
came
I'm just
out last
saying
year.
though. Obviously.
The dirtiness, the nastiness,
So I
the...
tell you what, this has made a lot of people like us, we've already knew these things going on,
Long
but a lot of
time.
people didn't. You know, when they see it now, they're like, oh, it's actually real.
Yeah.
But, bruv,
Yeah, it's mad.
what's your opinions on it, man?
You know what? I haven't looked into it a lot. I know there's a couple people from in the music industry who may be a part of it or their names on there. And I'll be real with you, man. Like I don't fully grasp and understand how they get there. Like you're a millionaire, you got money.
Like, why do you want...
but
I
you're saying
know.
you're a millionaire, you've got money, yeah. But how have you obtained the millions and who gave it to you?
That's a good point. And
Because
that's
the
a
hand that pays is the hand that rules.
Yeah.
that's a big statement still.
That's what I say to you.
Yeah.
So, who have you linked up with? What contracts have you signed?
Covenant.
Yeah.
Covenant. I'm just about to say that. I'm just about to say that next.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
What
covenants
relationship did you enter
have
into?
you entered,
Yeah.
to gain this
gain
source
where you
of
are.
income and to gain this status where you are?
Where you are.
Because now, if we're talking on that level, like I said, the hand that rules is the hand that pays. So here what now? If you have entered it through a demonic source then, or a source what's immorally wrong, yeah,
You have to stay
That's
in
your
there.
outcome.
9 times out of 10,
That's your outcome. Yeah.
to take it away.
Yeah.
Just like I gave it to you. Yeah. You don't play the
Or I can
rules,
threaten
or
you
the-
to take it away.
or whatever it is. I can make this be this. Now, one thing I do know and I will say, this is human beings. It's never nice to experience something pleasurable and have it taken away from you. Especially when it's something that you so basically you become a millionaire.
Oh, okay.
You broke, you become an artist or whatever, you have a number one, big albums, whatever, you become a millionaire. Obviously your life changed, innit? You're buying yards for your family. Everyone wants this. We all would like that, innit? But
Yeah.
then, you're not going to want that to stop, bro.
Yeah. You're going to do whatever it takes to keep it going.
You're not going to want it to stop. And unfortunately, I'm telling you, you'd be surprised. I think like 8 out of 10 people, I always say, if they was put into a certain situation and give certain propositions and they've been told that, listen, all of this, can go. Or guess what? You can do this and we can get even more. What you saying to me now? No one's here.
Yeah, it's true.
Again? Again, in that situation, you're depending on your moral compass for that.
No,
man.
definitely.
Why?
But I'm just saying though,
But this is the thing.
but it's hot, but the moral compass is tested though.
Yeah.
You have to remember that.
With
No,
money.
this is the thing, and you said it earlier. This is why what you said is powerful because that's what happened to Christ in Matthew chapter 4.
All right.
The devil took him.
I didn't even think of it like that, but now you're saying it,
The devil
yeah.
took him
Yeah.
on a high mountain
Yeah.
and showed him all the kingdoms of the world, and it says the glory of them. You know what the glory of them mean? All the best things you
best
can get out of
things
the
you can
world.
get, yeah.
And he says, "I'll give you this if you'll fall down and worship me." And Christ quoted Deuteronomy chapter 4 and said, "Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve." So this is what.
So it comes from. So you forward from this, bro. You can see.
You can
look
see
at
where
beginning
the
of time,
source is from,
The source
bro.
is always from the beginning. You get me? Look,
Yeah.
that's the beginning, and that's the source. You get me? What I'm saying to you? And then what did it say that these people are worshipping and praying into? Satanism and the Baphomet and the goats and the look at all these kind of things.
Yeah.
It's real still.
It's real.
And then the pictures that they found where he hasn't died in prison, that is actually in the country of where it's all began. I won't say. But you know what I'm talking about, innit?
Yeah.
The imposters.
Yeah.
That's where he's residing right now. So that makes me think, wow, you know how they move. They already run things already.
And
it's the perversion, and like what you're talking about and linking it to Valentine's Day. It's the perversion.
this is what I'm saying.
Like it's a perversion
This is what you can spin off onto.
of relationships.
Yeah.
And so all of these things that we see are
Because
a
that
perversion.
picture we saw
Nasty.
in the beginning, what even started Valentine's Day off, that is what's going on.
Yeah.
Now,
In
the upper echelons.
In the upper echelons, bro. To keep the power going in alignment going, broski.
Yeah.
You get me? So it goes to show me then, Valentine's really is that.
Yeah.
And it's even more deeper than people probably think.
Yeah.
Because if they're doing it to hold and sustain these powers, what was they doing in that picture?
Yeah.
To stay in power, innit?
Aye.
It's true.
That's serious.
That's what we're doing here.
Honestly.
Yeah, it's true.
Honestly.
It's real.
Money.
We should just...
Wait there. It don't stop there. It continues. Money. Yeah? What these people love and chase, why they do these things, what they're doing. What do you have to do on Valentine's Day? Spend money.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Where does the money go to?
Good question.
Them people at the top.
All right then. Who are them people at the top? The same people who have got these people on islands in the rooms doing that stuff.
It's a lot to think about when you take it to that level.
Deep, you know. It's raw deep. It's raw deep. It's raw deep because now when you look at...
So, the conclusion is, we don't need to go no further with this.
Yeah. It's that.
The conclusion is, bruv, it is that. Not taking it away from the people, because like you said, it's up to you.
Informed decision though now.
Aye.
Now when truth comes, informed decisions have to be made.
On the facts of what going surrounding the thing. Now it's up to you
to make a choice.
That's it.
Yeah.
So if your missus gets switches on you and says, "Oh, you never got me nothing to Valentine's Day," he says, "Boy, I'll get you something tomorrow, the day after."
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, for real though.
We're starting date night or something. Replace.
To be honest with you,
remove and replace.
I don't think a lot of people are comfortable with the whole Valentine's Day thing anyway. Like last year Christmas, you know how many people I was hearing saying, I don't want to celebrate this no more. So many people are trying to disconnect from this way of doing things.
Well,
I wish you all the best.
it is what it is. Wish you all the best, man. But I think we should wrap it up there still. I think that was that
was deep.
there. We've got to the conclusion. We broke it down.
Yeah.
I don't think we can break it down
Anymore?
any better, bro. You get me? So on that note, this has been the Reasoning Podcast. I'm your host, Rasnado, Jasmina from the Jasmina Show. We got Ace One, the man of sense. We got Clarity Media, C4, C Money, C Dollar, behind the camera, keeping it lit.